Good morning. I am Satya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science from KCS Kasinada College of Arts and Science. We are going to see the concept of operating system structure in operating systems. The topics that we are going to cover is system components as well as the services. System means we are going to talking about the operating system only. The operating system components are process management. Process means the programs. Main memory management, secondary storage management. The memory is one of the main concept in the computer. Then IO system management. During the time of running a program, the IO should be considered. File management, the files that are included during the time of executing a program is considered here. Protection system. Protection is security is very important. Networking. The concept of running a program in networking that we are going to see as a system component here. First, process management. What do you mean by process? A process is a program that is an execution. So many programs are stored in a computer. Only one program may be executed at a time. That program is known as the process. When a program is executing, it needed some resources for the completion of the execution. That is CPU, memory, files, IO devices, etc. The operating system is responsible for the allocation of the resources, and it's also responsible for the activities in connection with the process management. The activities are process creation and deletion, process suspension and resumption, provision of mechanism, that is process synchronization and process communication. Main memory management. Memory. What do you mean by memory? Memory is a very large array of words or bytes that is inside the computer. Okay, each and every array of words or each and every bytes is addresses for location. It is a repository of quickly accessible data stored by the CPU and IO devices. It's a volatile storage devices. That is, it's remain forever. It loses its contents in the case of system failure only. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in connection with memory management. That is, keep tracking of all the details. That is, whenever we are using a program in execution, the currently executing program is stored in memory, is keep tracking by operating system only. Now, decide which process to be loaded and memory space becomes available. Allocating and then deallocating the memory spaces is also done by the memory management. Next, secondary storage management. The main memory is volatile and it is very small to accommodate all the data and programs permanently. For that, the computer system provided the secondary storage to back up the main memory. Most modern computer systems use the disks for the secondary storage for storing the program as well as the data. The operating system is responsible during the time of secondary storage management, that is free space management, storage allocation, disk scheduling. The free space are scattered throughout the memory and it is unused. The free space management means it will move the used space one side and the free space another side for the allocation. And disk scheduling means during the time of accessing a memory portion, the scheduling is used. IO system management. The IO system, that is, in execution of a program, an input may be needed for executing. That is the IO. And after the completion of execution, the output is given for the user. That is the output. Okay, the IO system management, what are the works that are done? Or buffer caching system, a general device driver interface, drivers for specific hardware devices. These are all done by the operating system. File management. The file is a collection of record, okay, and file is a collection of related information that is defined by the creator. The creator is who create the file. Commonly the files represent the programs, that is both the source as well as the object forms and also the data. During the time of executing the program and in the file management concept, the operating system is responsible for the activities. That is, it may be create the file and it may be delete the files. No one will be create and no one will be delete. The direct creation and deletion is also done by the operating system. The manipulation of files and the directories are supported by the operating system. Mapping files onto secondary storage is also done by the OS. File backup on stable storage media is done by the operating system. Protection system. It's very important. All the work done by the operating systems are listed above, and production system, all this should be protected. Okay, protection refers as a mechanism for controlling access by programs, process, or both the systems as well as the user resources. The protection mechanism included, that is, the authorized and unauthorized persons are differentiated to access the data. Specify the controls to be imposed. What are the controls to be used? Read control, write control, or update control. It should be specified by the OS only. It's provide a means of enforcement. Networking. Networking means connection of system. Distributed system means it's a collection of processors that do not share memory or a clock. Okay, each processor has its own local memory. The processor in the system are connected to a communication network only. The distributed system provides user access to various system processors. Access to a shared resources allows computation speed up, increased data availability, and enhanced reliability. Here, the distributed system, it will not share the memory, just it use the local memory only. For that, it may be run the program very fastly, and at the same time, its computation speed up also increased. Finally, we are going to see about the services. The OS do the services in the computers or program execution and IO operations, file system manipulation, communications, error detection. Program execution, all the programs are executed with the help of the operating system. System is capability to load a program into memory and run it. IO operations. User program cannot execute the IO operations directly. So the operating system provides some means to perform the IO operations. File system manipulations. During the time of execution, some program may in access of another file for the completion of the execution. That is, the program is capability to read, write, create, and delete files. Communications. The exchange of information between processors executing either on the same computer or on a different system tied together by a network, implemented by a shared memory or message passing. When a program is in execution, it may be needing some of the data by another program in execution. Then the two processes are communicating by accessing the data. That is the communication, and it also handled by the OS only. Finally, error detection. During the time of execution, there may be some error may be occurred. The correct computing by detecting errors in the CPU and memory hardware and IO devices or in user program are corrected by the OS. The additional operating system functions are resource allocation, accounting, and production. That may be helpful for the user rather than efficient system operations. Resource allocation means printer is one of the resources, CPU is one of the resources. These resources are allocated for a program during the time of execution. It's for usage. The allocating resources may be for multiple users or multiple jobs during the time of running at the same time. Accounting, what are the resources are allocated and how many times it's users. In future, how many resources is needed. All the details are recorded by the OS for accounting. It's keep track of and record which users is how much and what kind of computer resources for account bill or for accumulating usage statistics. Production. All the access to system resources is controlled. For that only, the program may be use the resources in efficient manner. Thanks to all.